having technical difficulties or whatnot, but no sweat. We're gonna continue rocking and rolling. And like I said, like we said from the beginning, we are here to teach about brotherhood and sisterhood, about loving yourself, and how not to let that hate cause you to murder your brother, because that is exactly what has happened over this so-called pagan holiday weekend or whatnot, or weeks. Within the past 3 weeks, man, there's been so many murders going on. It's just ridiculous. Now let's go ahead. Let's get that precept again, Baba Kashah.
Come. The book of Proverbs, chapter 22, verse 6. Train up a child in the way he should go.
Now listen. Once again, we're gonna let it be known. You have to train up that child in the way that he or she should go. You have to teach them to love themselves so that they won't hate their other brother and sister. You understand me? You have to teach them that, you know what I'm saying, that they are God's chosen people, that they are better than what the world is going to tell them, or what the world is going to perceive them, or how the world will deceive them to be. You understand? The world will teach them to that it's okay for them to be a drug dealer, that it's okay for them to be a gang member, it's okay for them to be a prostitute or a whore, homosexual, every walking abomination that's on the face of the earth. That's what the world's going to teach them to be. But you have to combat that by teaching them these laws, statutes, and commandments, and teaching them that they belong to the Most High. You understand me? And by you doing that, that's what tough love is. You understand? Tough love is you teaching them these laws, statutes, and commandments, and teaching them teach it to them head on early, man. Go ahead up.
Okay. Train up a child in the way he should go. And when he is old, he will not depart from it.
He will not what?
He will not depart from it.
So when he is of age, when he or she is of age, they will not depart from these laws, statutes, and commandments. They're gonna be living a righteous life. You're not gonna have you're not gonna be pulling your hair out, worrying about what your son out there doing. Your son not gonna be out there running the streets, gang banging, shooting up the block, creating enemies. You understand? You're gonna be like, oh no, he cool. He at the house with his rib. He at the house, you know what I'm saying, with his kids. You ain't gonna have to worry about your daughters. You know what I'm saying? Especially your daughters, you have to be hard on them. You got to be hard on them because, shoot, women are a lot more vulnerable to this kingdom. The white man is the goddamn devil that the Bible speaks of, and if you don't be hard on your daughters, man, they're gonna be destroyed in this world, man. They're gonna be bamboozled. They're gonna get played. They're gonna, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna be used. And no brother, no righteous father wants his daughter to suffer that, man. You don't want your son to suffer that. You understand? That's not brotherly or sisterly. So you have to train them up and teach them these laws, statutes, and commandments, and teach them the right way to go. You understand? And that's tough love. Any more on that?
Sir.
All right, let me get Ecclesiastes chapter 11, verse 8. Bubba Kashah.
Come on. Ecclesiastes chapter 11, verse 8. But if a man live many years and rejoice in them all, yet let him remember the days of darkness.
Listen, if a man live many years, brothers gonna get old. Sisters gonna get old. Most High in Christ. That's a blessing, right? But you got them cats that just trying to live in the past still. Yeah, man, I used to run the block. I used to run the corners. You know what I'm saying? I used to move big though. You know what I mean? You know how Israel be talking, living in the glory days. But what about those days of darkness? What about, you know what I'm saying, your partner getting murdered,
right?
Police raid, you know what I'm saying? You in and out of prison, you know what I'm saying? Broken home, lights getting cut off. You know what I'm saying? Just jammed up by the police. Read that precept again.
Come on, sir. Ecclesiastes, chapter 11, verse 8. But if a man live many years and rejoice in them all.
You listen, he rejoiced in them all, man. He rejoicing. He telling the youngsters, instead of him, and you know what? We got role models like that, man. We got role models like that to this day. That's up on the block. ain't got no goddamn business being on the block with them youngsters, telling them youngsters how it used to be, how we used to get down. You know what I'm saying? Read it again, up.
Come, sir. Ecclesiastes chapter 11, verse 8. But if a man live many years and rejoice in them all, yet let him remember the days of darkness.
Let him remember those days of darkness. Let him remember those days of him being in his wickedness. You understand? Let him remember them days that, you know what I mean, was near death situations. Let him remember him just being wicked as hell instead of him just rejoicing. Read on.
Come. For they shall be many, all that cometh in vanity.
Read it again.
Come. For they shall be many, all that cometh is vanity.
You know what I'm saying? There's going to be many of those dark days that he's going to remember. You know what I'm saying? The precept says when a man gets old, you know what I'm saying, he's gonna gain wisdom. Hopefully he grows old in the truth. But those brothers that are not in the truth, they grow old and they think they know everything. I had a brother stop me at the grocery store yesterday. I had on my Hebrew Academy jacket, and he just wanted to sit up there and act like he was just the most conscious brother that ever walked on the face of the earth. Start telling me about the four corners in Ireland and all this whole hocus pocus stuff. And I'm sitting there looking at him like, yeah, man, and young cats is killing each other. And I'm like, okay, I hear everything you're saying, but what are you really saying?
Right.
What was your reason to stop me and to really come talk to me?
Right.
You understand? Spider.
Kind of
Thought. Yeah, man. You understand? Let him remember those days of darkness. Let him remember those old days. And let him teach the youngins, hey man, you know what? Y'all brothers shouldn't be doing this. Y'all brothers shouldn't be shooting up, shooting up each other's block. You shouldn't, because you can't get back at him, brother, you shouldn't go after his grandmother's house. You shouldn't go after his other little brother. You know what I'm saying? Let him remember those days of darkness. Let him kick knowledge to the youngsters. It doesn't happen like that. We don't, you know what I'm saying, as a people, as a nation, we don't help the young. We don't give a damn about the young. Brothers is too busy, you know what I'm saying? As the scripture says. They're too busy, you know what I'm saying, rejoicing in their long life and you know what I'm saying, and what they went through. They too busy living in the glory days. Go ahead.
Right. Come. Chapter verse 9. Rejoice, O young man.
Oh, what?
Oh, rejoice, O young man.
And you got them young cats, man. You got them young cats that think they know everything. You can't tell them nothing. Head about as hard as the floor, man. Hard as concrete until it gets bust wide open. You know what I'm saying? Read on.
Come. In thy youth, and let thy heart cheer thee. And let thy heart cheer thee in the days of thy youth, and walk in the days, walk in the ways of thine heart.
No sweat. Let's read it again from the top.
Come. Ecclesiastes chapter 11, verse 9. Rejoice, O young man, in thy youth.
Listen, young man, rejoice in your youth. It's okay for you young. You got these young nowadays, they start from what, 15 on to about 19, 20. They, you know what I'm saying, they feel like they could go out and kill a damn wolf. I know I thought I could when I was about 14 years old. I thought I was strong enough to kill a bear.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Until you know what I'm saying, life took its, unexpected turns and I put back into my childlike, you know what I'm saying, place. But you understand? The precept says, rejoice, O young man, in thy youth. Go ahead.
Come, sir. And let thy heart cheer thee in the days of thy youth.
You know what I'm saying? Let your heart, let your mind cheer thee. You know what I'm saying? You a young, you know what I'm saying? You rejoicing in your youth, man. Live your young life to the fullest. And when I say to the fullest, I'm not telling you to go out and try drugs. That's not living it to the fullest, man. Living it to the fullest is if you a youngster and the Lord bless you to come into this truth, man, live that life to the fullest. You understand? Come soak up all this knowledge. Come learn how to survive these streets. Come learn how to, you know what I'm saying, to have longevity. You understand? Read on.
Come. And walk in the ways of thine heart.
And walk in the ways of thy heart. You know what I'm saying? Be more wise. You don't have any, you know what I'm saying? You don't have any wise old or young brothers nowadays, man. Everybody's damn near a goddamn idiot in these streets, man.
Right.
Shooting each other up, killing each other, having, you know what I'm saying, beef. 15, 16, 17-year-olds shouldn't have no goddamn beef. They shouldn't be out here running the streets. They shouldn't be gang banging. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, we were never the original gangsters, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We was the original civil man. We was the original example on how to be. Precept says that we was a wise and understanding nation.
Right.
But yet, you know what I'm saying, now we dying in our youth. And if we live to see of old age, brothers is living still in the past of them glory days. Brothers is still repeating the cycle, but still stuck, but still growing old. You know what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying when I say that? You know, brothers be 51 years old, telling a little 15-year-old, hey, blood, or hey, cuz, where you from?
Right.
How idiotic is that? How disgusting is that?
Right.
You better not be on the block. You better change your shoes or shoe. You know, it's just retarded, man. It's straight idiotic. But this is the cycle that we live in. This is the kingdom, and it goes back to our oppressor, man. It goes back to our oppressors by taking a father out the house or having a mother just run the house by herself, and she being oppressed and she being overwhelmed, working 2 to 3 jobs. There's no man in the house to keep authority. The young brother runs out to the street. He doesn't know. He's looking for a role model. The sister runs out to the street. She's looking for guidance. She's looking for a father in all the wrong places. You know what I'm saying? That's why, you know what I'm saying, when it comes down to it, you know what I'm saying, spirit of brotherhood, spirit of sisterhood, man, children need their parents. Bottom line. You know what I'm saying? Children need their parent. They need a father, they need a mother, man, so that you could train up your child in the way that he or she should go. If not, they're going to continue dying on the white man's holiday, man. You know what I'm saying? They're going to continue dying on New Year's Eve, New Year's, Thanksgiving, Christmas. You know what I'm saying? You know how many murders happen during Christmas over PS5s and Jordans and things of that nature? Hell, skateboards or bikes or new cars, gold, whatever the hell it was. Brothers was covenant. Brothers was lusting after what the next person had. Angry as hell because they ain't had no money to get their kids something. They went and murdered someone else's father to give their kids the damn gift. You know what I'm saying? Or somebody had a grudge, you know what I'm saying, or had beef with a brother, waited until New Year's Day or New Year's Eve to come and murder that man. You know what I'm saying? Or that sister. Gotta train up your child in the way that he or she should go, man. They see that danger from a mile away. They like, man, the hell with that. The hell with what you got going on, man. No, I'm good. I got somewhere to be, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And if they call you a square, then so be it. I'd rather be a goddamn square and go home to my kids, go home to my rib, be able to rest my head. You know what I'm saying? Instead of me waking up in a hospital choking on my own blood because of gunshot. You know, this is the reality, and this is you know what I'm saying, this is the lifestyle that we live as a nation. It's a continual cycle, man. Go ahead, let them know where you at.
Sir. Ecclesiastes chapter 11 verse 9.
Mm-hmm.
Rejoice, O young man, in thy youth, and let thy heart cheer thee in the days of thy youth, and walk in the ways of thine heart. And
you got to walk in the ways of your heart, man. Walk in the ways that your mind, you know what I'm saying, that your mind tells you while you can. And pray that the Lord guides you to the truth. Pray, you know, nobody wakes, nobody's just born, you know, knowing that they're Israelite. You gotta be de-brainwashed. Unless you're a brother in the truth and you have children, and yes, you were raised, you know, that's where that first precept comes. But like myself and like you brothers and you sis, you know what I'm saying, we didn't come into this knowledge until later on in our life.
Right.
We didn't come into this truth for this, you know. We were living this precept. We were walking with our heart and you know what I'm saying, with that mindset of doing what we thought was right. Whether you was gang banging, whether you was selling drugs, whether you was just a brother or sister that just stayed out the way, you know what I'm saying, you had a little bit of knowledge. You might have thought you was an Egyptian. You might have thought you know what I'm saying, you was a black god or you know whatever. You know what I'm saying? You were doing what you thought was right. Whether you was in wickedness or not, you thought in your mind frame, hey, I'm righteous. Go ahead,
if I may, sir, it's a lot here, and also we was being cowards and sensitive.
You're right, and you know what? That's heavy, brothers. Man, brothers in the world are so sensitive and so emotional that they take on this cloak of just being effeminate.
Right.
Brothers think they so hardcore because they ready to press up on the next brother. They think where you from, where your grandma stay. Let me see your tattoos. They think that really pumps fear into a brother's. You know what I'm saying? And nah, brother, that don't even make my bones shake. Now that I'm in the truth.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? What make my bones shake is, brother, hey, you keeping the law, statutes, and commandments? Like, all right, you in the truth? Most High in Christ, that's right. Dap it up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, oh, brother, you need to get your life together. That's more that's more hardcore right there. Tell a brother he need to get his life together, and then just walk off on him. Let him know. You know what I'm saying? Let you know what I'm saying? Brother gonna be looking at you like, I don't know who the hell this nigga is, but how dare he? The goddamn. Brother gonna sit there, really think about it. Brother gonna start reaching into his pocket. He gonna put them couple sacks a little further down into his pocket. You know what I'm saying? He gonna tell the homie to put the throwaway gun, throwaway burner somewhere else. Get this about me, man. This nigga's walked up to me and told me to get my life together and then walked off on me. Like, man, that's gangster.
Right.
You know what I mean? Let's go ahead, all right?
Come on, sir. Ecclesiastes chapter 11 in the middle of verse 9. And walk in the ways of thine heart and in the sight of thine eyes. But know thou that for all these things the Most High will bring thee into judgment.
Listen, so as you walk into, you know what I'm saying, thinking that you doing the right thing, thinking that you living how you supposed to live, you know what I'm saying, seeing the thing that you think is the truth, the Lord's going to judge you for that. And your judgment, I don't know how the Lord's going to judge you. I just pray that, you know what I'm saying, your judgment is not too harsh to where you can't come into the truth. You know what I'm saying? If you still have a second chance at life, just like I have and these other brothers and sisters have. You understand? But the Lord, you know what I'm saying, the Lord, that's how you know we serve a merciful God. We serve a merciful, you know what I'm saying, a merciful, most, you know what I'm saying, the Most High. You hot up? Okay, yeah, go ahead, hit that air or turn on the fan. Yeah, if y'all ever hot in class, let me know. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be comfortable, man. All right. Drop that out. That was verse 10, right?
Sir.
Okay, go ahead.
So like it, this verse 10 right here.
Okay.
Ecclesiastes chapter 11, verse 10. Therefore, remove sorrow from thine heart.
Remove what?
Remove sorrow from thine heart.
So therefore, remove that sorrow from thy heart, man. You know what I'm saying? Remove these bad thoughts. Listen, you're gonna have friends that are gonna come and go. You're gonna have comrades, you're gonna have people that you've known since you was in kindergarten. They're known from daycare. I don't even know if they still do that, but you get the point. That's gonna get murdered, it's gonna get arrested, go to jail for life, turned out on drugs, all types of horrible things, man. You got to remove that type of sorrow from your mindset, because that's just a part of life, man. And especially when you come into the truth, you know what I'm saying? When you come into the truth, man, you develop a stomach of concrete, man, of harsh metal. When I say that, you look at things from a different point of view, man. You know what I'm saying? You might have a homeboy that might have got murdered, right? On New Year's. The old you would have reacted a certain type of way. Oh man, the hell with that, man. You on the E-way, you on the freeway, you about to retaliate. For what? You don't even, you know what I'm saying? You don't even kick it with this brother no more. You ain't kicked it with this brother in about 5 to 10 years. Y'all ain't conversated, you stuck in the past. See how them precepts before? Brothers that be living in the past. I'm gonna ride for little baby such and such. I'm gonna do this for, you know what I'm saying, for the big homie or whatever. Nah, man. You know what I'm saying? The scripture tells you that you gotta remove that type of sorrow from your heart, man. Read it again.
Come, sir. Ecclesiastes chapter 11, verse 10. Therefore, remove sorrow from thy heart, and put away evil from thy flesh.
See it right there, man. You hear bad news, you hear things like that, man, and it will corrupt your soul. It will corrupt your spirit. You know what I'm saying? It will corrupt your flesh. You'll start to behave like the old man if you're not seasoned enough. You know what I'm saying? You damn near have to in that whole time frame, you have to really become an adult. You know what I'm saying? You really have to grow the hell up. You have to look at your situation and you have to thank the Most High, man. You know what I'm saying? You have to thank the Most High that you wasn't in that type of, you know, lifestyle anymore. You take people's that you were cool with in the world and you take, you know what I'm saying, their downfalls or things that happen to them, you take it as a real life lesson. And you really reevaluate your lifestyle, and you thank the Most High that you serving the Most High, and that the Most High has His hand over you, that the Most High, you know what I'm saying, has taken you under, you know what I'm saying, under His wing, you know what I'm saying, and He's really protecting you. Because had the Most High not had mercy on you, you would have been with that homeboy in your old age, still reminiscing, and you would have been another victim. And then we would have, not we, but, you know, it would have been rough trying to raise money. You know how it goes. Raise money for a funeral. And nobody never wants to tell, nobody, and then this is crazy too, as us as a nation. If a brother is wicked as hell, being a monster, acting like a goddamn child out here in these streets, shooting at everybody and their mother, and the Lord, you know what I'm saying, and the Lord sees that type of wickedness and the Lord decides to put that wickedness down. That's righteous, right? But the pastor will never, he'll never say that. He you know, at the funeral, the pastor, he'll say what? He'll say things like this. He was a good boy. He loved his mother. He helped the community. The pastor won't even tell the truth. He was running around like a goddamn nut with his head cut off, shooting up 4th of July every goddamn weekend, shooting at everybody's house, shooting at every car moving, causing chaos, shooting at kids, selling drugs on the block. He was just being wicked as hell. And this is the judgment of the Lord. I mean, hell, tell the truth, man. That's the difference between us and the Christian church, man. Us and every other doctrine up outside of the I.S.U.P.K.
That's right.
We're just gonna tell you the bottom line, the truth, man. If you wicked as hell and you live in a certain type of lifestyle, the Lord will give you that judgment. We just read that in a precept before. And you know what, you wanna know what's so sickening? Us in the truth, right? We understand these precepts. But when you're in the world and you shooting at other brothers and sisters, or you pimping, or you selling drugs, you believe that you are in the right. You believe that you living your best life. You believe that you're doing the right thing. How the hell can you be doing the right thing and you beating up on some man's daughter? Right. How the hell can you be doing the right thing? You putting somebody's son in you know what I'm saying, in crossfire. You got somebody's son out there in the streets, man, playing real life Call of Duty with no armor. Let's just keep it 100. I had to go there because you know what I'm saying, you got the lock. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I mean? Niggas ain't got armor out there in the streets out. Niggas is out there in sweatsuits and chucks and bands and beanies and fitted caps. You know what I'm saying? Niggas ain't equipped for this type of warfare. But yet we you know what I'm saying, in our mind and what we see, you know what I'm saying, the young see that and they be like, damn, he was a hitter. I know y'all done heard that all the time. He a goer, man. He with the business, man. Bro went out like a G. How bro go out like a G, man? I bet you if he had another chance, he said, man, the hell with this lifestyle that I'm living. If I would have knew, you know, you don't get to talk to the dead. But I guarantee 9 out of 10 or 10 out of 10, if you could talk to the dead, they'd be like, man, if I would have known I was going to die or end up like this, leave my kids, or never have a chance to even have children, or never had a chance to leave my raggedy sloggy, to leave my city. You know what I'm saying? You got brothers that don't even make it out their hood. Brothers that don't even make it out their own little four corners, man. That's all they know. It's that death zone. And it's ridiculous, man. But that's why when you go back to that very first precept, Proverbs chapter 22, verse 6, is crucial that you train up your child. You know what I'm saying? In these laws, statutes, and commandments. That's you as a father and as a mother showing ultimate brotherhood and sisterhood. And if you love your child, you're going to teach them these laws, statutes, and commandments. You're going to teach them that there is a better life. It's not going to be popular. No, you're not going to be experimenting with drugs. I'm going to let you know I done already did that. And if you ain't done it, just say you did it. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I did it. Oh, yeah, I been did that. You don't want to do that. What did it do to you, man? I felt like my eye was about to fall out.
Right.
Kid gonna look at you like, dang, daddy. Mama, for real? Dang. Nah, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I'm straight. Nah. Wow. What day is class? You know, right. Can I roll with you? Right. You know what I'm saying? That's beautiful though. You understand? That's saving them from the world, man. That's saving them from being a casualty. That's saving them from just being destroyed. You know what I mean? But Salaki, any more on that?
Sir, this is the last part of it.
Go ahead.
For childhood and youth are vanity.
You know what I'm saying? Let's read it one more time so I can break it down.
From the top.
Yes,
that part. From the top.
Yeah, from the top.
Come, sir. Ecclesiastes chapter 11, verse 10.
And then I thought let me get 1 John chapter 2, verse 8 through 11.
Come on.
Go ahead, brother.
Come on, sir. Ecclesiastes chapter 11, verse 8, or Slakia, verse 10. Therefore, remove sorrow from thy heart.
You know what I'm saying? Remove that sorrow from your heart. Remove that from your mind, you know what I'm saying, your mind frame, from the way that you think, man. It's going to happen. You're going to lose loved ones. You're going to lose close homeboys. You're going to lose friends, family members, dogs, all types of things. But, you know what I'm saying, remove that sorrow from your mind. And by you removing that, you're going to have peace, man. Go ahead.
Come on, sir. And put away evil from thy flesh.
And put away that evil from you ready to retaliate, man. You know what I'm saying? You not to sidetrack. Do you know what it does to a family member not even just to a family member, just to a family, when an unexpected death happens because of gang violence? That cousin that was just, you know, the one that you thought was supposed to make it, you know, make it to the pros or go to college, or say he's already of age and he ain't go to the pros or go to college, but he's out the way. Right. He's not like his brother in and out of prison. He's not like his other brother on drugs. He's the brother that's just squeaky clean. Raise his kids, stay to himself. You know what I'm saying? He dwells on a family member that just got murdered due to gang violence, whether it's his brother, cousin, uncle, sister, anybody, all right? He dwells on it, that sorrow, it gets heavier and heavier. Now he's on the block. Right. Now he's like, he doesn't give a damn. Now he's trigger happy, he's ready. You know what I'm saying? Like he doesn't even have a natural blood thirst, but now he's just bloodthirsty. He's thirsty to kill. Right. Or at least he thinks he is. And he believes that he's in that right mindset. You understand? Like, it's crazy, man. Go ahead.
Come on, sir. For childhood and youth are vanity.
You know what I'm saying? For what happens in your childhood and in your youth, you know what I'm saying? It's vanity, man. It means nothing. You know what I'm saying? Whatever childhood beef you had when you was in your adolescence, put that stuff away, man.
Right.
You got cats that'll wait till you done turn. You got cats that wait till you done grown all the way the hell up, man. You ain't seen them in so many damn years.
Right.
And you finally run into them at the food stamp office. And they like, yeah, brother, or yeah, whatever. I'm gonna kill you because of what happened so many years ago. You be like, damn, man, I've been on your mind that many years. I haven't even thought of you. But now you done took my life. You see what the precept says, man. Put those things away, man. That's a childlike mindset. Right. You know what I'm saying? You can't be like these brothers and sisters in the world, behaving like badass children, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You have to grow the hell up. You have to demolish that hate, and you can't let that murder your brother and your sister, man. If you have that same mindset that these brothers and sisters have in the world, eventually you're gonna kill somebody, whether it be with a pistol, whether it be with, you gotta watch out. Niggas is real crafty. Niggas will sell dope to someone in your family member and pray that they get strung out and pray that they'll OD at the next family function. I done heard cats, man. I done heard some wicked stuff, man. I done heard it all. It's crazy out here, man. You gotta watch brothers, man. Brothers that got that. I remember I used to be like in my mind, all niggas that had yellow eyes is evil as hell. Come to find out, you looking like, what the hell? Hey, I'd have rather cross some cats that was like eyes is yellow. I'm like, ooh, that brother got some devil in him. But you know what? It'd be all types of brothers, man. It'd be all types of brothers. It'd be brothers that'd be kicking it right with you, hating on you the whole time. Mad because you grinding and you glorious in your wickedness. It'd be the one to take you right out. It'd be someone that close to you. You wouldn't even see it coming. That's that hate, man.
Right.
Hate is a murderer. Hate will have you doing things that you would never do in your life, man. You understand?
Right.
You see? That's why I've been saying one more time. I hate to sound like a broken record, but we all get the point of that first precept. You know what I'm saying? It all be nipped in the butt. If you train up your child.
Right.
For them fathers that don't give a damn about their daughters, man, and their daughters out here doing it for the gram and fans only and just being straight whores on social media, Lord be with you. It's not gonna happen in my household. And for them sons out here just wilding. I'm talking about wilding. You got cats out here, man, committing all types of crimes.
Right.
Like they just don't give a damn. Lord be with you. Go ahead.
So like you said, if I may, when you train up a child, basically if you're in the truth, that's showing brotherhood and sisterhood, correct?
Hell yeah, damn right. Yeah, because you have to look at it like this. One day they're gonna be your age, however old you are right now, right?
Right.
One day your daughter's gonna be of age, and you want to make sure that you prepare them to be a glorious wife, not somebody's baby mama, or you know, I ain't gonna go there, but you know how brothers be talking about sisters on the block.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Not just some whoop-de-whoop. You know what I'm saying? You want to make sure that you prepare her to be someone's wife, someone's righteous wife. You want to make sure you prepare them to be in the truth. You know what I'm saying? You want to give them these laws, statutes, and commandments, and teach them like, look, you want longevity, you want long life. This is how you should live. This is how you're supposed to live. You know, this is what's helping. You know what I'm saying? This is how me and your mother living. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what keeping our marriage going. This is what's giving us peace, a peace of mind. You know what I'm saying? Kids gonna bump their head. Children are gonna bump their head. They're gonna fall on their face. You as a parent, you as a father, you want to show them brotherhood. Keep teaching them these laws, statutes, and commandments. Keep teaching them that, hey, you keep playing with the Lord gonna chastise you. You scared of me whooping you, be more afraid of the Lord whooping you. That's a whooping you don't want. You know what I'm saying? Because eventually a child gonna get old enough to where you not gonna whoop them, right?
Right.
Hopefully, and I'm saying this in the spirit of brotherhood, hopefully when it gets to that time, that whooping won't be them going to prison. Won't be them, you know what I'm saying, them being strung out on somebody's whole stroll or, you know, on the track. You ain't seen them in months, you know what I'm saying? Them somewhere in the hospital because they didn't overdose. That's a whooping that you don't want them to have to suffer. You know what I'm saying? And that's going to come from the Lord. Because the Lord going to be like, look, man, you didn't hearken. You should have hearkened. If you love your mother and your father, you would have listened to what they was teaching you. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, man. So, yeah, of course it's brotherhood and it's sisterhood. You understand? You giving them the tools that you wasn't given. You being taught it now. At the age you is right now, that's Tawad. Sharpen your sword. Learn how to break down these precepts. Learn the whole, you know what I'm saying, the whole spirit behind these precepts on why is it so, you explain to your children why we so strict in what we do. You know what I'm saying? Like, why do we keep the Sabbath service? Why do we keep all our high holy days? You know what I'm saying? Why do sisters cover their heads when they come to class? You know what I'm saying? Why do the brothers, you know what I'm saying? Why do the brothers look so like masculine and not, you know, like the Muslims on the corner? Matter of fact, Salagi, the cat at the liquor store, at the grocery store, I remember he was like, he said something about, you know, yeah, man, the brothers that do the Islam, we clean cut because we want to be accepted. You know, we are taught to be accepted by the white man. You know, I cut them off right there. Well, you know, that's the difference between you and me, brother.
Right.
I'm not trying to be accepted by the white man.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? And listen, these are things you have to teach your children. You know what I'm saying? Teach your children not to be accepted by this society. Right. Because to be accepted by this society, you're gonna be a drug dealer, you're gonna be a gangbanger, you're gonna be a prostitute, you're gonna be a drug addict, a junkie, you're gonna be a homosexual, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna be all the abominations.
Right.
So yes, to train them up, that's showing brotherhood and sisterhood. You know what I'm saying? Where we at though? Any questions? Any questions on the topic? No sweat. You finished verse 10?
Come on, sir.
All right, let me get that 1 John chapter 2, verse 8.
Come on. The book of 1 John chapter 2, verse 8.
Mm-hmm.
Again, a new commandment I write unto you.
Now listen. You see how we went into the whole self-hate and to raising a child, right? Well, guess what? it correlates and it transitions into brotherhood, into sisterhood. Because just like the brother Karam Mashak said, it's teaching your child, it's training your child up. Is that brotherhood, sisterhood? Of course it is. But now we're gonna dive into it in a little deeper aspect. All right. So read it again, Baba Kashan.
Okay. The book of 1 John chapter 2, verse 8. Again, a new commandment I write unto you.
A new what?
A new commandment I write unto you.
Now listen, this is a commandment. A commandment is an order that you must fulfill. You understand? A new commandment is like, all right, we already following orders. You follow orders without you even knowing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Commandment is not eating unlawful food. That's an order. You following it, right? Without you even knowing. Another, you know what I'm saying, the Lord said that he ordered you to obey the laws of the Bible and the laws of the land. So you wear your seatbelt, you don't run red lights, you know what I'm saying? You make sure your tag is good. You do that without knowing. But you also do the Lord's law, statutes, and commandments without knowing. All right, so go ahead,
Okay. The book of 1 John chapter 2, verse 8. Again, a new commandment I write unto you, which thing is true in him and in you, because the darkness is past.
Hold on real quick. So let me make sure I got the right precept. Salakia, Israel.
This right one.
That's the right one?
Brother.
Yeah. Okay, Con. That was because this is all scrunched up.
Okay, Con.
Go ahead, the water.
Oh, Con.
I just had to make sure I was there too. I was like, hold
on. Because the darkness is past, and the true light now shineth.
So listen, the darkness is the past, right? And brothers and sisters, they dwell in the past. And when I say they dwell in the past will eat you up. You ever find yourself thinking about some stuff that had happened a couple years ago? And I mean, it'll be random, washing dishes, watching Netflix, putting the baby to sleep, driving with your rib, on your way to work, on your lunch break, and you like, dang, I remember them niggas dropped me. You know what I'm saying? You thinking like, ooh, if I had that thing on me. At that point, you contemplating murder. You like, man, I would have did this, that. You like, yeah. You start, you know what I'm saying? You thinking like, yeah, remember, man, I remember I was with this girl, man, that brother cheated on me with the homie. I should have took the homie out. You start to think of that, man. That's darkness.
Right.
You go to a dark place. You start to behave abnormal. You start to think weird thoughts. What we call weird thoughts. Thoughts that are not normal. Thoughts that are not who you are. Because you dwell on it. You might even think about having a damn dream about it. You know what I'm saying? You like, man, I can think about something for so goddamn long. You bound to, you know what I'm saying, act upon it. If you in that weak spirit. Go ahead,
Oh God. Verse 9. He that says he is in the light and hated his brother is in darkness even until now.
That's speaking about brothers and sisters in the truth, man. You brothers and sisters, y'all in the truth, you are in the light. Now, if you look at a brother from your past that you didn't have funk with or beef with, and you really wish ill upon that brother, you know what I'm saying? The precepts, the scripture says you are in darkness even now. You are in darkness in this very moment. You have not learned that goddamn thing. You haven't shared none of the world. The world will be like, yeah, I'm in the truth. Hell, we went to war in the Bible. The Bible's all about war, so I could go kill them. I could go do this. You start to have corrupted thoughts. That's darkness. You might say you start to think weird. you start to behave abnormal, well, I'm about to go extinguish this wickedness. You know what I'm saying? You start to teach you start to talk to yourself, to coach yourself up, to thinking that you're doing something right.
Right.
And you like, hey, y'all bitch stuck. Yeah, they got me down. I'm doing 17 right now. Like, brother, what the hell done happened to you? You are not in the truth, man. You know what I'm saying? The precept says you are in darkness even until now. Read on that.
Come on. Verse 10. He that loveth his brother abideth in the light, and there is none occasion of stumbling in him.
Listen, he that loveth his brother, you gotta forgive your brother, man. You abideth in the light, man. Forgiveness is heavy. Forgiveness is like, you have to be taught how to forgive. Just like you have to be taught how to keep the law, statutes, and commandments. Just like you was taught how to, you know what I'm saying, properly perform the Sabbath service or high holy day, or how to rap a mitri, how to salute, how to dress, you know, different or not different, but the correct way. You know what I'm saying? You have to be taught how to love your brother, and you're gonna have to be taught how to forgive. And you know what? Forgiveness is more deep than forgetting. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna remember, but you're not gonna react the same way. You're gonna remember and you're gonna be like, yeah, I'm gonna move a little different. Nah, I'm good. You in the world, no sweat. Do your thing. But drink with you? Nah, no sweat. I'm not finna go there with you. You know, we're not finna relive none of that. Nah, no sweat. You good? Do your thing. It's good to see you. All right? Yeah, man. You're like, yeah, damn, he didn't change. You're like, yeah, I changed and you didn't. You know what I'm saying? I grew the hell up. I let that be in the past. I'm not gonna let that darkness corrupt me, man. Because it will corrupt you. I promise. 10 out of 10, you're gonna behave outside of yourself. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be trying to relive that very exact moment of whatever the hell that situation was. You're gonna try to relive that to the perfect T, to the best of your ability. And it's going to be horrible. It's going to be a living nightmare.
Right.
It's going to result in you either being angry as hell or somebody's gonna die because of it. Because of your actions. You understand? And that's exactly what happens. That's exactly what happened on New Year's Eve and New Year's Day,
right.
Christmas. You know what I'm saying? That's what's happening now. You look on the national gun violence on your phone. California, I mean, not even just California. The states, United States, I mean, yeah, it's for the United States. You just go on there when you get some time by yourself, man. You're gonna see that it's nothing but blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians flooding that. You're gonna see few of the, you know what I'm saying, of the Asian people, very few white people, you know what I'm saying, very few Arabs, but it's gonna be flooded, overfilled with blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. Children, young brothers, young sisters, brothers and sisters middle age, older people, all from gun violence. And these aren't accidental shots, you know what I'm saying? These are people going out and murdering these people, man. Let alone what I've seen. I've seen in Los Angeles, it was 480 people have been shot since what? Christmas. Fresno was like 420 people since Christmas. I ain't seen nothing for San Bernardino, Most High in Christ, but Oakland was like 600, and I mean, it's horrible. It's horrible, man. You know, of God's chosen people that are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. And that knowledge is these law, statutes, and commandments. That knowledge is knowing to not hate your brother, to not behave that certain type of way. That, you know what I'm saying, we're supposed to forgive one another, that we're not supposed to be wicked as hell to one another, man. We're not supposed to be treating each other how we are treating each other, man, to develop this type of animosity and this hate towards one another, you understand? To where we're going to react the way that we react. We don't react like this to the white man. White men been polluting our households for centuries. I don't see brothers out, you know what I'm saying, getting get back on them. Brothers is out getting get back on one another, man. Where's the love? Where's the love at that point? You hate yourself enough to where you just like, I see another nigga, I'm pressing him. I'm pressing him for them J's he got on his feet because I couldn't get no J's. You see that type of mindset that we have? That we have as a nation? It's horrible, man. Go ahead,
It's a lot. I told you, sensitive.
Get that brother ahead, please. That's that sensitive, man. You know what I'm saying? Crying for what you don't have. You know? But let's go ahead.
Come. Verse 11.
Mm-hmm.
But he that hateth his brother is in darkness.
He is in what?
Is in darkness.
Listen, you got brothers out there that just hate. They hate themselves so much that they don't give a damn. They don't give a damn if you from a rival, you know, neighborhood, rival gang. Somebody died from the other side. It's like, that's good. That's right. You know, that's that mindset. They think they believe that they are correct in their mind. Had it been one of their close loved ones, and somebody told them like, yeah, oh, I don't care if your little brother got killed. He from the other side. How you think he about to react? He gonna be ready to kill him. You know, you see the cycle.
Okay.
It's like when they say that you change, right? In order to change, you have to be like a leaf that falls from the tree. You fall going like this, and when you finally hit the floor, you flip over, and you stay over. That's just like when you come into the truth, right? You don't, in order to change, you do a 180. You don't do a 360 and keep going and keep repeating the same cycle. You understand? Like, that's where our people are at right now. Our people, you know what I'm saying, they're that leaf that never turned over. They're that leaf that just kept falling, and they're gonna keep falling. They're gonna keep repeating that same cycle, that same 360. It's gonna be more murders, and it's crazy because during this pandemic, right? you would think that brothers would stop killing each other. You would think that brothers would, you know what I'm saying, all funk and squash, man. Hell, we don't know if the world about to end. You know, I'm just talking to you from a brother in the world, a carnal mindset. You know what I'm saying? You know, I don't know if niggas about to start turning into zombies, man. You know what, man? Let's find peace. Let's make, you know, let's do something positive for the hood. Nah, man. 480 gun violence, death, all the way from children as young as I think I've seen the age of 4 to someone as old as I believe 65. If I'm not mistaken, maybe a little older. But you get the point, you understand? Okay. Let's go ahead,
Okay. Verse 11. But he that hateth his brother is in darkness, and walketh in darkness.
And you gonna walk in that darkness. You gonna commit. You gonna walk in that. Listen, you gonna walk in that darkness, and you gonna commit all types of murders and crimes, and you gonna cause all types of chaos, ruckus. You gonna destroy everything in your path. Go ahead.
Okay. And walketh in darkness, and knoweth not whither he goeth.
And you want to know why he doesn't know where he goes? Because that darkness has blinded him. that hate, that hatred that he had for himself, because he wasn't taught no better, it just caused him to go into a rage. So now you know. So now you understand the reason why these young brothers and sisters are out destroying themselves, man. They wasn't taught no better from the beginning. Had they been equipped, had they been trained up the right way, you understand, they wouldn't be in this darkness. They wouldn't be shooting up the whole goddamn block. She wouldn't be all up on every goddamn social media and with a fans only page, talking about she chasing a bag. You know what I'm saying? It's this lifestyle that we live, man, of being so damn destroyed is just disgusting. You know? And you know what I'm saying, if it wasn't for the Most High having mercy on us, you know what I'm saying, we you know, this is exactly why our job being in the truth is so crucial, to go out and teach brothers and sisters how to be righteous again, so that we can be a wise and understanding nation, man. It's time. It's been time to stop being wicked. You know what I'm saying? During this whole pandemic, with all these killings and with all these murders going on, you know what I'm saying? The churches is closed, the masjid is closed, the Buddhist temples is closed, the Roman cathedrals is closed, with the I.S.U.P.K under commanding Junior YAHANNA, our doors are wide open.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And we are saving souls, man. We are in business. We are open. We have that open sign. You know what I'm saying? You see the light on, and it's Tuesday through Saturday. Bring your black and brown behind the class and come get righteous, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Quit being wicked. Quit, you know what I'm saying? Quit chucking and driving, man. Go ahead. Did you have something you want to say? Any questions? All right, go ahead.
Because that darkness had blinded his eyes.
You know what I'm saying? And that's exactly why they out causing chaos. They don't see nothing. You know what I'm saying? They don't. Somebody doing a drive-by, when they hop out that window, they don't see their target. They seen their target as they're driving by, and when they hop out, they scared as hell. All they know is that I better squeeze this pistol. I better squeeze this assault rifle. I better bust this shotgun. And I hope I hit something. That's the mindset.
Right.
You understand? Now that you understand the mindset, understand the darkness that then blinded them. And why there's so many innocent bystanders that get caught in the crossfire.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Why are people that weren't supposed to, that wasn't even a target, people that probably wasn't even involved in what homeboy had going on, and he got caught in the crossfire. Now he done lost his life, wrong place at the wrong time. And that's so ill. But yet, you know, you in the truth, man, you gotta remove that sorrow from your mindset, because you don't know what the Lord had in store for that brother or that sister. You understand? Like, it's just so many things that are far from what our imagination can fathom. All we could do is just sit back and reflect on our own lifestyle and just, you know what I'm saying, be grateful for the life that we are living now, and live this life to the fullest, but in righteousness, you understand? Be the best Israelite that you can be by keeping these laws, statutes, and commandments and serving the Lord. And pray that, you know what I'm saying, that this rubs off into your, you know what I'm saying, the generation to come after you. You understand? If you're a brother that has no children, you want to be a brother, you know what I'm saying, that grows of old age and be able to tell the youngsters, they be like, man, I be seeing you with them fringes or them strings on your pants. What's that about, old school? Yeah, man, this is our custom. You want to be that type of brother, you know what I'm saying? Or you want to be that modest sister that'll be there and be like, oh man, you got some little sister that's out there running wild. running around with her head cut off like a damn chicken. She come across you and you modest as hell. And you know what I'm saying, you guide her and you tell her like, yeah, you know, if you want attention, you don't gotta do all that. You know what I'm saying? You want to be that type of sister, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to be what the world wants us to be, man. Reminiscing like, yeah, man. Oh, I see you, youngster. Yeah, man, back in my day, I used to be running whoopty 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 whoop. You know how brothers do, you know how sisters do. You know what I'm saying? And still stuck in the past, man. And that's hate right there. Believe it or not. You're not giving them no guidance. You're not teaching them nothing. That's hate. You know what I'm saying? But let's go on. Salaki. Where you at? Verse
13? No, it's verse 12.
Nah, drop down to verse 15.
Come.
Actually, read verse 11 again. And Quran Mashar, pick me up from 1 John chapter 2, verse 15 to 16.
Come. The book of 1 John chapter 2, verse 11.
Mm-hmm.
But he that hateth his brother is in darkness, and walketh in darkness, and knoweth not whither he goeth, because the darkness hath blinded his eyes.
Look, man, that darkness that we live in, and there's a lot of brothers and sisters that live in that darkness, and they are blinded. They're like, you know what I'm saying? Think of a bull going out doing what he do. You ever seen them bull runs or whatever?
No.
Imagine if they was blinded. They be stabbing each other and, you know what I'm saying, trampling over one another. That's real life, man. Go ahead and get that precept from me, Quran Mashar.
Come, sir. 1 John chapter 2, verse 15. For love, verse 15, love not the world.
Love not the what?
Love not the world.
Love not the what?
Love not the world.
Go ahead.
Neither the things that are in the world.
And love not the world, and neither the things that are in the world, man. Now think about the things that are in the world. You know what I'm saying? They want you to be wicked as hell.
Right.
They want you to be a gangbanger. I'm about to say white people. I'm not even going to just say white people.
Right.
All of our oppressors believe that every Black, Hispanic, and Native American Indian young man is a gangbanger.
Right.
I kid you not. You just can't be a normal. No, you just can't be a normal nigga that loves red without them thinking and knowing that you are blood from somewhere. You could be a brother that grew up in the suburbs that never knew nothing about gangbanging, and you just love the what's that? What's a red baseball team? You love the Anaheim Angels.
Right.
So you got an Anaheim Angels hat on, you got a red pro club, you got some black dickies, and you got some red band. He's a blood.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
So, like it, sir, I want if I may, can I give an example?
Oh, go ahead, please.
So basically, I work for security, right?
Right.
And that's one of the stories. I'm not gonna name the name, tell you afterwards. But one of the stores in the place I work, each time a brother, of us or of Israelites come in a store, they always call them security. It's Esau and Esau. It is Amalek in there, and it's Moab that runs that store. But they always call security, like literally. So that shows you what they feel about you.
Right.
That's what I kept thinking every time. I gotta respond to that because, dang, I'm not about to nah, I'm right. I'm about to go and walk.
Right.
It's hard, because they really think of us as
that thing. Listen,
dogs.
listen. Is that what you said was heavy, and you have to realize the world and our oppressors, they really fear us because they know that we are God's chosen people. The problem is that we don't know it.
Exactly.
So since we don't know it, we perfect our craft at being horrible and being just slightly. Let me rephrase that. We perfect our craft at being outstanding in everything that is against the Lord.
Right.
Brothers be gang banging. I'm talking about brothers be gang banging like they from the tribe of 300. Y'all remember that movie 300?
Oh,
This is Sparta. Brothers be pressing the set like it's no tomorrow. Like this is it, and it ain't no other hood. It ain't no other gang around. Where I'm from is where I'm from, and that's it. You know what I'm saying, right? Like brothers. But with that type of mindset and what you know in that, think about how your oppressors look at you. And then that, you know it's crazy. Now that I think about it, I see where that Muslim cat or that whatever Nation of Islam cat, how he wanted to be accepted by, you know what I'm saying, by the white man. That's just mad crazy.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, go ahead.
I see why they wear what's those, the suits?
The bow tie and all that, and he looked at me like, "Oh, you shave your face." I'm like, "Nah, I ain't doing none of that."
I still sell a bean pie.
You know, I'm not doing none of that. I don't even eat bean pies. I'm good, but you know what I'm saying. You get the point, man. Like, it's just mad crazy. You know what I'm saying? So. Like what you said though, them calling security on blacks, Hispanics, let you know that the world really fears you because they know that you are God's chosen people. But we don't know that we are God's chosen people, so we behave outstanding in everything that goes against the Lord. The Lord says that you can't be a lesbian. All our women want to be lesbians or bi-curious. The Lord says not to hate your brother. Listen, brothers is killing brothers, and brothers is looking for glory. Please, yes, please. And brothers is looking for y'all get ready the water. Brothers is looking for glory for killing one another. Like, oh, you knocked them down? Yeah, all right, that's right. Good work. Good work. You just killed somebody's son.
Right.
You just took away somebody's father. You know what I'm saying? Like, good work. Come on, man. Like the brother said, that's sensitive. That's effeminate. That doesn't exist in our I.S.U.P.K, man.
That's right.
We build men and we build women. The water, brother. Thank you. Let's go ahead.
Come.
You can start back at verse 15.
Come, sir. 1 John chapter 2, verse 15. Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world.
Listen, that's crucial. Don't love the things that are in the world. Go ahead.
Come, sir. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him.
Now listen, that right there should have been a cut. If you love the things that are in the world, the love of the Most High is not in you. Yes, once upon a time we have all, and if you, listen, this doesn't pertain to you, then it don't pertain to you. But I know personally, I done went through that whole era, loving that green earth. Right. I thought I was gonna be smoking like a chimney all the way till I was 65. Until I came into the I.S.U.P.K and I realized I was a goddamn drug addict.
That's right.
Listen, I wasn't on no crack cocaine. I thought I was doing something normal. I thought I was doing something cool. I'm just out the way.
Right.
Burn my tree. I'm out the way. I don't bother nobody. Yeah, you an out the way crackhead.
Right.
You the same thing. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, Salaki, I don't want to skip your subject.
Nah. You good. Go ahead. Chime in.
Okay, Salaki. I was gonna say, how it says, the love of the Father is not in you.
Right.
1 John chapter 3 and 18. It should be a good precept.
Yeah, let's go ahead. Let's pull it.
Come on. 1 John chapter 3, verse 18. My little children, let us not love in word, neither in tongue, but in deed and in truth.
Now listen, let's read it again, because that right there was a cut. Read it again.
Come on, sir. 1 John chapter 3, verse 18. My little children.
My little what?
My little children.
Listen, the Most High, He puts us back into the space where we need to be when He's dealing with us. He didn't say my teenagers or my grown kids, or you know, he said, listen, my little children, because this is how we are behaving. You understand?
Right.
So since we are behaving this way with this worldly mindset, the Lord will put you back into that place.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Come on, sir. Let us not love in word.
Let us not love in word. You could say that. You could say you love your mama, but do you really love your mama if you out prostituting?
Right.
Do you really love your mama if you out pimping? Do you really love your mama if you out shooting up the block, selling drugs, robbing people?
Right.
You about to give your mama a goddamn heart attack.
That's right.
She's gonna have an early death because of you. You understand?
Okay.
If you really love your mama, you would keep your behind, you know what I'm saying, out of harm's way. You wouldn't be giving her so much stress. You wouldn't be doing these things, man. Read it again from the top, huh?
Come, sir. 1 John chapter 3, verse 18. My little children.
My little children.
Let us not love in word.
Go ahead.
Neither in tongue.
Neither in tongue. Don't just speak it and just, you know what I'm saying, you just, nobody likes a person that just talks so goddamn much.
Right.
You always talking about what you finna do. You always talking about how you gonna change. You know what I'm saying? Be the change.
That's right.
Solid. When you come into the I.S.U.P.K, you realize this. We up in here, we all about action. You're not gonna be so many amas. It ain't that many amas you got left in you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Abba, your ass out the class. You back in the world, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm gonna quit smoking. I'm gonna come to class. I'm gonna get right. Yeah, you I'm one more time, and the Lord gonna deal with you. Bottom line, everybody understand? Go ahead, though. All right?
Come on, sir. 1 John chapter 3, verse 18. My little children, let us not love in word, neither in tongue.
Go ahead.
But in deed and in truth.
But in what?
But in deed and in truth.
Listen, that lets you know you have to put in this work, man. And I got a precept to paraphrase with that, man. Exercise thyself rather unto godliness. To exercise means you have to do what? Go ahead.
Train.
You hitting it? Go ahead.
Practice.
You want to take a shot?
I was going to say endure.
Y'all all listen. Okay, one more.
Discipline.
Listen, everybody, listen. Well, what you all said was correct. But to exercise, you have to work out. You have to put in that work. You have to train. You have to endure. You have to discipline. What'd you say, Al? You said something that hit my nose too. Salagi.
I did.
Yeah, you practice. Yeah, you have to practice your craft. You know what I'm saying? But you have to actually work. You have to work yourself into, you know what I'm saying, into obedience to the Most High. You know what I'm saying? And how can you train your child if you're not putting in the work yourself? Right. You have to be that role model. You have to be that example. You have to show them that there is no hate that resides in you towards yourself.
Right.
And then also when you train your child, you would teach them to hate, and that's for the next class, you would teach them to hate what the Most High hates. Everybody understand?
Okay.
Because what the Most High hates is righteous. So you would hate what the Most High hates. This damn phone better quit tripping. I ain't called for Bixby. Damn son tripping. Yeah, man. But let's that was an excellent precept. Did you have any more you want to pull? That was excellent after a while. All right, so let's go back to did you already get verse 16? 1 John chapter 2, verse 16?
Sir.
Okay, go ahead.
Come on, sir. 1 John chapter 2, verse 16. For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh.
The lust of the what?
The lust of the flesh.
So listen, when you see brothers out killing each other, they fulfilling that lust of the flesh. They've been plotting. You know, I don't understand. I don't understand the mindset of brothers that carry that type of grudge and that funk, and they wait till like specific holidays. Or maybe it's just the wicked spirit behind it. You know, you're not supposed to celebrate holidays as it is.
Right.
But yet they make sure that they go and murder somebody, murder someone that's on their list that they hate dearly and deeply on 4th of July, New Year's Eve. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
Maybe it's to make someone remember, like, yeah, I murdered that person. You're gonna remember this on every 4th of July. I don't know. I don't know the intentions. I don't know the wickedness behind it. I don't want to know.
Right.
You understand? But it's wicked as hell, man. Read it again, man.
Come on, sir. 1 John chapter 2, verse 15. Love not the world.
No, go ahead.
Okay. Neither the things that are in the world.
Go ahead.
If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him.
The love of the Most High is not in him. So listen, you love gangbanging, that's of the world. You love prostituting, that's of the Lord. I mean, it's like that's of the world. You understand? It's like it's a strong slipper. You know what I mean? The love of the Lord is not in you. Bottom line, man. That's what the precept says. You know what I'm saying? Cold cut. Drop that. Let me get Proverbs chapter 16, verse 16. And now that you know not to love these things that are, you know what I'm saying, that are of the world, we're gonna teach you, you know what I'm saying, what you should love. The things that you should, you know what I'm saying, and listen, this is the part of the class of things that you should want to use to train your child. This is the gold and silver that you want to pass on. The whole topic is what you want to give them, but you really want to hit on these next couple of precepts. Whoever got it, go ahead.
Come. The book of Proverbs, chapter 16, verse 16. How much better is it to get wisdom than gold?
Ooh-wee. How much better is it to get what?
To get wisdom
to get what?
To get wisdom.
That wisdom is these laws, statutes, and commandments.
That's right.
That wisdom is learning how to have longevity, how to keep the Lord's high holy days, how to be righteous, how to be a brother, how to be a sister. You understand? Like, that's something that's worth a lifetime. And when I say it's worth a lifetime, it will give you longevity. That's you know, but everybody wants to live forever, so they say, right?
Right.
But if you out doing everything that's against the Lord, you're not gonna live forever.
Right.
Your day's gonna come. You being wicked as hell and thinking you about to get away with it, your day gonna come. Bottom line, you understand? But if you want to live, you want to live a righteous, fulfilling life, like your forefathers and you know what I'm saying, your foremothers that came before you. Man, you gotta learn these law, statutes, and commandments. That wisdom is far better than gold. Gold is just gold is just a shiny piece of metal that we value more than wisdom in the world.
Right.
We value gold and gold rings and things of that nature versus this knowledge, versus this game. Let's just call it game, right? Soak up some game. Get some game. I remember hearing my uncles tell me that. Man, you can get you some game, man. You don't know nothing. You just out here running around. I didn't know what they was talking about. You know what I'm saying? I was in my ignorance, running around. You know, left from right, blinded by darkness. Well, guess what? I got some game now. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna raise my kids. I'm gonna stay out the way.
Right.
Bottom line. Go ahead. Actually, read that again.
Come.
And then drop down to verse 29.
Come. The book of Proverbs, chapter 16, verse 16. How much better is it to get wisdom than gold?
Go ahead.
And to get understanding rather to be chosen than silver.
Ooh-wee. And to get understanding. So not only are you about to be wise and you about to, you know what I'm saying, brother about to lace you up and brother about to teach you these laws, statutes, and commandments and really edify you about it, you're going to gain understanding. So when you understand something, what can you do? Go ahead.
So long as sir, but you could pass it on.
You could pass it on and you can teach the generation to come after you. You understand? You can teach what you've been taught righteously, not just off of my opinion, how I feel about it. You can really gain wisdom, and then you're going to gain that proper understanding. Now you'll be able to train your child,
Right.
which is brotherly and sisterly as hell. You're going to be able to manifest the Lord through them. You understand?
Okay.
Any more on verse 16? I mean, or verse, any more on verse 16?
Nah, sir.
All right, drop down to verse 29. And go to 29 and 30. And then Karam and Shock, I want you to hold 1 Peter chapter 3, verse 8 through 11. So listen, that wisdom and that understanding, I have to say it again, is these laws, statutes, and commandments. I promise you, you learn, listen, the Bible is filled with them. The Bible is filled, you know what I'm saying, it's filled with about our historical texts on us going to war with these other nations, but it's also filled with us keeping these laws, statutes, and commandments during horrible, perilous times. Think about that. Glorious stories about us keeping the laws, statutes, and commandments while being oppressed by different nations. You read in the Apocrypha about the mother that kept the law, statutes, and commandments, you know, and her 7 sons. That was, you know, and she didn't even buckle.
Right.
She didn't even fold. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You got brothers that probably seeing their brother get killed, like, hey man, ham hock, pig ear, pig nose, go ahead, pass it on. I ain't dying today. You get what I'm saying? Come on, man. That right there should give you strength. So you got that wisdom. Now you understand that story. Now you stronger than who you was before. You man, you spiritually can lift 1,000 pounds now. You know what I'm saying? Your spirit is strong versus you being weak, selling out for some pork grinds. Brothers lose the kingdom every day, man.
Right.
Go ahead.
So like you said, what 1 Peter chapter?
Hold 1 Peter chapter 3, verse 8.
Come on.
Go ahead, Nathak. It's Nathak, right? My bad. Go ahead. Salaki.
It's not to talk.
Not to talk. Wow, man. All right, come on. Come on, right? Brother Clyde, man. You got, you know what I'm saying? Correct me, let me know. Not to talk. I call that brother the talk like 4 times. Salaki.
That's cool, sir. The book of Proverbs, chapter 16, verse 29. A violent man enticeth his neighbor, and leadeth him into the way that is not good.
All right, so let's read it again, man.
Okay.
So with the precept that we read before, I believe it was verse 16. There's wisdom, right? There's wisdom and this understanding that we gain. So with this wisdom and this understanding that we gain, we're going to see danger from miles away. You're going to see situations and you're going to be like, nah, it's not a good idea. I'm not taking a family there. Nah, it's good. And then you might, Lord forbid something horrible happen at that event, but if it does happen, you'll just be thankful that you've seen danger from afar. You didn't put yourself or your family members in that situation, right?
Right.
Well, it also goes into dealing with people. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have people that are just they they are blinded by that hatred so goddamn much that everything they do is just violent. They beat, you know what I'm saying? They beat women.
Right.
Yeah, you got women that beat men. Horrible. I didn't see it. You got some sisters out there that are just straight. They don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Drug abuse. You know what I mean? You got you in order to be violent, I mean, you could be verbally violent, you could be substantially violent, you know what I'm saying? Physically violent, spiritually violent. You know what I'm saying? You got, you know what I mean? Cats out there just being horrible to people. You know what I mean? Just being straight tyrants, straight monsters. You got sisters out there. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It goes on so many aspects of life. You understand? But let's go ahead for time's sake.
Come on. The book of Proverbs, chapter 16, verse 29. A violent man enticeth his neighbor.
He entices his neighbor. Go ahead.
Okay. And leadeth him into the way that is not good.
Listen, that's plain and simple. A violent man. You know what I'm saying? And his neighbor, he listen. His neighbor, he could be a cat that's just evil as hell. It's like I keep saying, you know, about brothers shooting up the block. It's because it's so relevant.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's almost becoming like a every week thing now. You could be a cat that just has bad intentions and you just don't give a damn and you just living on edge and you just stay with a loaded clip and you might see a homeboy from the same hood, same block, or just a cat you just know. He could be a brother that has no intentions of killing anybody. But yeah, you telling him, yeah, come be by me, man. Come kick it with me. Or yeah, come smoke this cigarette, or you know what I mean? Yeah, we out on the block. We on Front Street. You don't even know I got a loaded gun, but you don't even know the type of stuff I'm in. But you know what I'm saying? You know I'm just like active. You don't even know. You know what I'm saying? It's just horrible. It's just a horrible situation, man. Read it one more time, Brother Shaw.
Come on. The book of Proverbs, chapter 16, verse 29. A violent man enticeth his neighbor.
And listen, he entices his neighbor by, you know what I'm saying, telling him like, yeah, man, about to run up on these cats. We're about to do this. We're about to, you know what I'm saying, about to turn this liquor store upside down. You get what I'm saying, right? And you a brother in the world. You weak. What'd you say, effeminate?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You sensitive. You sensitive to that. You like, ooh, that's hardcore. That's gangster. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. If I was down, you know, yeah, man. If I had the gun, I'd do this too. You know what I'm saying? Well, here you go. You know how it goes, man. You know what I'm saying? You entice him. You bamboozle him. You know what I'm saying? You got now y'all both got your eyes wide open. Go on.
Okay. And leadeth him into the way that is not good.
Now since this violent man enticed his neighbor, he gonna lead him into a way that the Bible says is not good. This is not a good way to lead somebody, man. You're gonna lead him to death. Not only are you gonna put yourself to death, but you're gonna put an innocent bystander. You're gonna put a cat that wasn't about that life. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
A cat that had no intentions of even rolling with you. You got a homeboy, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, man, oh yeah, I just need you to roll with me. Like, where we going? Oh man, I'm going down the street. Pocket full of dope. Police pull y'all over. Now y'all both going to jail for 5 years. You're going to prison now. You don't want to tell on him. He don't want you to tell. You know what I'm saying? Like, he enticed you. He just, yeah, man, let's take a ride for good old times. You know how we used to roll. You're like, yeah, man. You thinking about living in that past again? Yeah, man. I mean, we used to roll, man. When we used to that liquor store, yeah. Woo! Police pull y'all over. Got the 4-5 under your seat. Under your seat, dope in his pocket. What it look like? It look like y'all still back running the block. Look like y'all back to up to no good. You think? Go ahead.
Oh, Salaki, is it too to say, but living from the past?
Yeah, you living from the past. And that's that darkness. Remember, we spoke about that earlier in the precept. That's that darkness. Go ahead, You still on verse 30?
So barely getting to 30.
Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
Verse 30. He shutteth his eyes to devise forward things.
Listen, that violent man, listen, the Bible just says that when he said that he leadeth, after he entice you, he gonna lead you into a way that's not good. And then listen, he don't even know where he's leading you. He didn't close his eyes.
Sure.
He didn't close his eyes on the whole situation. His intentions then went elsewhere because of all the chaos that he's into. You understand? You want to surround yourself around, you know what I'm saying, like-minded people. We're going to get into that. You don't want to surround yourself around brothers that are just in the world. You know what I'm saying? You want to limit yourself to being around brothers that are in the world, because brothers that are in the world, whether you believe it or not, they are full of so much hate.
Right.
They're gonna hate you. They're gonna try to entice you to come back to the past. Not back to the future, but back to the past, you know what I'm saying? So that you can be wicked as hell again. They want you to be the most wickedest person that you could be. So that they know that you turned, so they know that you with the business. You understand? They don't want to see you change. They don't want to hear about your new Hebrew name. They don't want to hear about how you being a good father to your kids, or a good mother to your kids, or a good husband, or a good wife. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to hear none of that. They don't want to hear that you finally done got a job, or you done kept a job for so many years or so many months, or you haven't smoked a blunt in this many years. They don't want to hear none of that. What they want to hear is why when such and such died, why you wasn't around to ride.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Why you didn't help us get the get bag, or you know what I'm saying? They that's what they want to hear. They don't want to hear nothing about you being positive, about you living life, the life that the Lord has blessed you with. Everybody understand?
Okay.
All right, let's go ahead.
Verse 31.
Nah, lie. Read verse 30 one more time, and we're gonna run through the 1 Peter.
Come on. The book of Proverbs, chapter 16, verse 30. He shutteth his eyes to devise forward things.
Go ahead.
Moving his lips, he bringeth evil to pass.
Listen, moving his lips, he bringeth that evil to pass, man. Go ahead and let's jump into 1 Peter chapter 3, verse 8. And that evil that he bringeth to pass. You ever seen, man? You ever seen them cats that put? And I don't know, man. It's wicked as hell, but them cats that be on like social media, that be really like caught up in the streets, they be saying they damn near be speaking their death into existence.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got cats that be saying stuff like, if I go, I just want to make sure my mom is good. If I go, don't cry. I mean, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like cats, they really be writing their own death, and they speak it into existence, man. That's how far into their wickedness they is. You understand? But yet, you got to bring it back home. Had they been trained up, had they had the truth in them, the truth with them, they'd be speaking these laws, statutes, and commandments, man.
That's right.
They wouldn't be out here running up a muck, out here running around tripping. They'd be, they'd be serving the Lord, man. Would have grew up to have some kids, man. Got kids dying as kids. Young 19-year-olds. I don't give a damn how old you is, man. You a child to the Most High, man. You know what I'm saying? Whether you die in the streets and you leave behind children, or whether you die in the streets and you never have children, I mean, they're both horrible. You understand? Those are both tragedies, man. Right. And this is something that we have. This is a cycle that us being Black, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, knowing that we belong to the Most High, this is the cycle that we have to break. And that's why our jobs being in the I.S.U.P.K, under Commandant General YAHANNA, being priests and prophets of the Lord, you know what I'm saying? And sisters being examples to other sisters, you have to take your role in this work of the Lord, man. You being that part of the body of Christ, you have to take that into real consideration. Do not take what you're doing lightly, because somebody's watching. Somebody's watching a transformation. Somebody's watching how you was a hothead, or how you used to be on drugs, or how you used to just be real promiscuous, or however you used to be in the world. And now they saying that you like really just squeaky clean. Or they see that you really fighting, they see that you fighting the old flesh, and they're like, man, how you fighting yourself? Like how you find the strength? I can't even face myself in the mirror. You know what I'm saying? Like that's where you have to, man, be grateful, man. Let's go ahead.
Come on, sir. 1 Peter chapter 3, verse 8. Finally, be ye all of one mind, having compassion one of another.
Let's read it again from the top, though.
Come on, sir. Verse 8. Finally, be ye all of one mind.
Right there. Of one mind. The I.S.U.P.K, man, this is one body, one faith, one truth. You want to, you know what I'm saying, separate yourself from the world, and you want to surround yourself around like-minded individuals. You know what I'm saying? I should feel comfortable inviting I.S.U.P.K and his wife and his daughters over to my house, and vice versa, because this brother, I know this brother is of like-minded. You know what I'm saying? We are like-minded. Same with you. You know what I'm saying? Not to Zach. You know what I'm saying?
Oh God.
You know, that's you know, instead of you inviting somebody of the world, you don't know what they on.
Right.
Their intentions could be trying to sleep with your rib or your kids, or I don't know. You know, cats is wicked in the world.
Right.
Don't put nothing past nobody in the world. All right? Okay. I'm just letting you know, fair warning. Cats in the world got wicked as hell intentions, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't be deceptible, man. They say, you know what I'm saying, be a wolf in sheep clothing. They ain't just talking about them damn pastors, man. You understand? Be your own damn peoples. Brothers in a world that you think is solid, you ain't seen them in a couple years. Cats could have been plotting on you, you know what I'm saying? As soon as they, you know what I'm saying, seen your Facebook, seen your new page, you done grew your hair out, you done gained a little weight, you done lost some weight, you done got a little, you know, whatever, you done grew up. Well, I'm about to get him payback. You know what I'm saying? But let's go ahead, though. So, surround yourself around like-minded individuals, all right? Go ahead.
Come. 1 Peter chapter 3, verse 8. Finally, be ye all of one mind, having compassion one of another. Love as brethren.
Love as what?
Love as brethren.
And having compassion. That's what we lack in the world.
Right.
Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, man, we show compassion towards our enemies before we show compassion towards one another. You know what I'm saying? We don't show no compassion towards one another. We don't even have compassion towards ourselves.
Right.
Brother, I'm telling you, brothers be like, I can't even face myself in the mirror. Man, you better repent, whatever you got going on. And by you repent, that's having compassion on yourself, because you giving yourself another opportunity to get right. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you have compassion on your oppressor.
Right.
You forgive your oppressor at every drop of the dollar for a goddamn stimulus check.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
It's a lot here. They just I just seen it was something on Instagram talking about that the governor of California is gonna he's gonna explore reparations for the so-called black African American.
Man, listen.
It's the word explore that I'm talking about, though.
Yeah, explore. He's going to read into it.
Right.
He's going. That right there was just to fathom the. You know, that was. I want to say, I'll tell you after class, but that right there was just to play with brothers and sisters' minds. You understand? To tickle your mind, I should say. That right there molests the minds of blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, because you explore that for the so-called black people. Let them say something like that about the Hispanics in the detention centers. Right. You understand? Then let them say something like that for the Native American Indians going through hell on them reservations. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Right. Israel will come out the woodworks loving the oppressor. Right. They're gonna come up against us for sure. They already not. You know what I'm saying? Y'all a hate group. Go ahead, I
was gonna say too. So like, it's a perfect strategy too, because we don't keep our money within our community. Mm-hmm. They gonna get that money rotating right back into the economy again.
Man, listen. If Esau was to give every so-called Negro 40 acres and a mule, you know we would, man. Well, it would have been nothing left. 40 acres and a mule. The hell with the stimulus check, man. It'd be nothing left. Where would Esau go? Go ahead,
That's what I told my red once I seen it. I was like, bro, after the money, I want the land.
You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Let me get into that real estate game, man. I'm playing Monopoly with you, Esau. You know what I mean? Let's go ahead,
Go, sir. So
nah, no sweat. You proud at every point.
Go. 1 Peter chapter 3, verse 8. Finally, be ye all of one mind, having compassion one of another.
Right.
Love as brethren. Be pitiful. Be courteous.
Yep. You know what I'm saying? These are things that we lack in the world. We lack this. We lack this to the point to where this sounds foreign. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
This is foreign as hell. Let's go ahead, verse 9.
Come, sir. Verse 9. Not rendering evil for evil.
Not what?
Not rendering evil for evil.
Listen, man. That brings about longevity. That sounds like, you know what I'm saying, no retaliation. That sounds like keeping the law, statutes, and commandments, where the Lord said, dearly beloved, you know what I'm saying? Avenge not yourself. That's real, you know what I'm saying? Brothers avenge themselves on a day-to-day basis. When the scripture says, for vengeance is mine, thus saith the Lord.
Right.
That's right here. Don't render evil for evil, man. Something wicked as hell happened, put it, you know what I'm saying, cast thy burdens onto the Lord, man. Fear the Lord that could kill the body and the soul, you know what I'm saying, in hell, in this hellish condition that we live in. Don't take it upon yourself and think you about to get some get back, because all it's gonna do is torment your conscience and legally imprison you, possibly. You know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead.
Come, sir. Verse 9. Not rendering evil for evil, or railing for railing, but counterwise. What's that word?
Contrariwise. Contrary.
Contrariwise.
That's that old English, man. Right. Quaker English, I should say, sluggy.
Come, but contrariwise, blessings, knowing that ye are thereunto called, that ye should inherit a blessing.
You know what I'm saying? That ties into that forgiveness, and to having that spirit of forgiveness, which is very heavy and very, you know, it causes great strength. This is not talking about you forgiving your enemies. This is talking about forgiving fellow Israelites. So keep that in mind. I'm not telling you to forgive the oppressor. The oppressor is going to get exactly what he deserves. All right. We're talking about our people, blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, you have to be taught these things. Go ahead.
Verse 10.
Yeah, Con, I want you to go all the way to verse 11.
Con, sir. 1 Peter chapter 3, verse 10. For he that will love life and see good days, let him refrain his tongue from evil.
So listen, we all love good life. You know what I'm saying? And we want to see long days. We want longevity. Everybody that has children, you want to see your children grow up. You know what I'm saying? Grow up, go through their, you know, adolescence to adulthood. And, you know, you want to grow old. I remember I was dropping my rib off at the slave, and I seen an old brother, a brother of very old age, walking his dog with a stick, and I said, I want to be like that. I want to be that cat that takes my morning walks.
Right.
You know, Rev said, yeah, that's beautiful. I said, hell yeah, because, you know, back when I was young, I used to think that was goofy. I used to think that was, you know, crazy as hell. Cat always walking the block with the damn dog and stick. I said, you know, I want, that's what I want. I want longevity. Right. You know what I'm saying? That just comes from, you know, being in the truth. That comes from that knowledge. That's that wisdom that's you know, that's far, you know what I'm saying, better than gold. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have that in the world. You know what I mean? Read that last precept again.
Come, sir. Verse 10. For he that will love life and see good days, let him refrain his tongue from evil.
Listen, let him refrain his tongue from evil, man. Don't speak about evil. Don't speak about, you know what I'm saying, you going out and you retaliating. Don't speak about none of that, man. Stay out the way, man. Stay out the way. Stay out of. You know what I'm saying. Stay out the way of wickedness. You got brother. You know, brother. Okay, Sluggy. I don't want that to go over nobody's head. You know what I'm saying. But we all know what it means to stay out the way, right? Yeah, all right, God. Just want to make sure, man. You know what I'm saying. So I be telling brother, yeah, just stay out the way. Like, stay out the way. What you mean? You know, brother be active and just ready to just turn up on every. You know, I'm like, nah, man, just stay out the way. Steady yourself, steady your family, worry about your kids, man. You got a little job, go to your job, man. Stay out the way, all right? Do your thing, man. Keep to yourself. That's what's gonna give you longevity.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's what's gonna give you a peace of mind. You'll be able to look at your kids and you'll be able to train your kids up and you'll be able to teach them not to hate them. You know, so you start to focus on what you need to do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Serve the Lord. Love your family. It ain't that hard, man. You know what I'm saying? Hate the oppressors. Hate the oppressors and his allies. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Hate the world. Love the Most High, man. Right. Love the Lord. Serve the Lord with truth and in spirit, man. Turn that leaf over. The Lord done bless you with a Hebrew name, man. Live that new life to the fullest.
Right.
Be the best Hebrew. You know what I'm saying? Be the best Israelite that you can, you know what I'm saying, you could ever be. Give your full flesh, put your whole spirit into that, and let you be a living role model. Keyword living. You know what I'm saying? Be a living role model to the generations to come after you, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't be wicked and just stay out the way, bottom line. Let me give verse 11, all right?
Come, sir. 1 Peter chapter 3, verse 11. Mm-hmm. Let him eschew evil. Mm-hmm. And do good.
And do what?
And do good.
Listen, man, let him eschew evil. You know what I'm saying? What does that word eschew mean? Look it up for me at one time. You know what I mean? We're gonna get that definition, because that's what we do in I.S.U.P.K. Yeah, man. This is really about, you know, this real longevity of. Oh, you already got it?
It's a lot. You got to get food. It's a lot.
No sweat. If you already got it, is it, you know what I mean?
Come, but no, brother.
Okay, no sweat. Look at that. Brotherhood practice in the middle of class.
Okay, I got it.
Go ahead.
The Merriam-Webster definition of a shoe. Transitive verb. To avoid habitually, especially on moral or practical grounds.
Okay, to avoid, basically. So let's read that precept again.
Come.
And remember, the word habitual, it said habitually, right? Not to zach.
Yeah, habitually. Kind of, sir.
Making sure. So let's read that precept again. 1 Peter chapter 3, verse 11.
Come, sir. 1 Peter chapter 3, verse 11. Let him eschew evil.
So let him avoid evil.
Come.
You know what I'm saying? Listen, a brother that wants to live a long life, let him avoid that evil. You know what I'm saying? He hear about brothers about to go hit a lick. Nah, I'm good. You hear about brothers hating on the next man? Nah, I don't even want to hear about it. I don't even want to talk about it. I ain't got nothing to speak on. You know what I'm saying? He hear about cats about to go murder another cat over whatever. Nah, I'm good. I don't even want nothing to do with it. This precept said, let him avoid evil. Now listen, you train up your child in these laws, statutes, and commandments, they're going to avoid evil. You understand? They're not going to be in these type of situations. You wouldn't have to worry about this because you trained them up. You taught them these law, statutes, and commandments. You showed them in the Bible where the Lord, you know what I'm saying, gave clear, precise instructions on how to behave. On how to behave and how to, you know what I'm saying, to perform at their best. It says, let him avoid evil. Go ahead.
Come, sir. And do good.
And do what?
And do good.
And do good. The Most High wants you to do good while you are living on the earth. You understand? It ain't saying do bad. It ain't say to be struggling. It ain't say to do half step. You know what I'm saying? Be all, you know what I'm saying, 1 foot in, 1 out. It said to do good. Avoid evil and to do good. Go ahead.
Come, sir. Let him seek peace.
Let him seek what?
Let him seek peace.
Let him seek what?
Let him seek peace.
Let him seek what?
Let him seek peace.
That's what all blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians should ought to seek. Is peace. We never seen peace within our nation. With the things that we are doing, we all come from them drug-infested neighborhoods, prostitutes every goddamn where, pimps every goddamn where, drug dealers every goddamn where, gangbangers everywhere. You can't even go to certain swap meets.
Right.
Can't even go to certain liquor stores without worrying about somebody pressing you about the damn what symbols on your hat, pressing you about what color is your shoelaces. You know what I'm saying? Trying to rob you because you got gold on. You might have a watch that somebody's lusting after. That doesn't sound like peace, man. But it said, let him avoid evil and let him do good and let him seek peace. Let him look for peace, man. Read on.
Come, sir. And ensue it.
And what?
And ensue it.
And let him gain that peace. Let him achieve that peace, man. And that's in the spirit of the Lord. You understand?
Come.
That right there, that last precept, that's of the Most High. To avoid evil. And if you listen, if you don't even want to run down all those precepts, if all you want to tell your child, your loved one, you know what I'm saying, your younger sibling, hell, someone older than you, you know what I'm saying? Whoever you feel that needs to hear this, hey, Aqua, hey, Mama, hey, Daddy, listen. I just want to tell you to avoid evil, do good, seek peace, and achieve that peace, man. Follow these laws, statutes, and commandments.
Yes, sir.
Where'd you find that out at, man? That's in the Bible. But I didn't have that wisdom. Now I got the wisdom, and now I got the understanding. Now I could teach it. Everybody understand?
Come on.
And with that, we're gonna close out the class. Yeah, you know the salute? Go ahead.
Man of Israel, Elijah. You want to do a courtesy salute to the teacher? Man of Israel, Elijah Shabbat, Elijah, Barak, Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shabrak.
Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shabrak.
Sean, sisters. Elijah. We're going to do a courtesy salute to the sister. Man of Israel, Elijah Shabbat, Elijah, Barak,
Yahweh Shabbat, Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shah.
Machpatah, it's class dismissed.